Hey everybody, this is Barry Mankin here with Four Corners Home Inspections and Environmental, which we're here on an environmental inspection today. We're in a crawl space, obviously, which we love. Gotta love the crawl spaces. This is where all the magic happens. All right, so the history is there's a big creek behind here. The lady that's inside, or that was inside this apartment, she's in the hospital. Her respiratory illness is terrible right now. She's been in there for months. She's having lots of trouble. Place looks clean on the inside, but there's definitely a smell throughout the whole house. She's had an attic leak, and then she's had a previous flood down here. Now, this is a condominium complex. So outside of this creek, having a flood a couple years ago, and supposedly was remediated, we have issues related to this space. So we come down here to the crawl. We've done testing on the inside. We did a mycotoxin test because she has mycotoxins in her blood, and we need to get to the source of the things in the house. We get to the HVAC. There's a split system upstairs and downstairs. We took sampling, and now we have one other issue down here below. So with that said, I'm just going to show you what we found. All this ductwork apparently was replaced as part of the remediation process. They said they remediated the mold here. All they did was a spray and pray method. So they just sprayed stuff to quote unquote kill it, which doesn't kill it. All right, so never believe anybody. You have to remove mold. The other main issue is the lungs of the home, right? We said we replaced all these ducts. All they replaced is these feeder lines that are down here. So those lines are just those main feeders that go to each register, but the main trunk line, nobody cleans those. Nobody. So there is a company coming that will do that, but we'll talk about that later. Outside of that, we still have water. It's been years. Listen to this. That is full of water in there. Whenever we have a flood, HVAC lines are compromised. Who knows what was on the flood? So outside of, different types of chemicals, it's debris, etc., fills this crawl space up. It gets in these HVAC lines. And then the only time you can clean anything is if you do a really deep antimicrobial disinfectant on solid lines. And even then, sometimes you got to replace them anyway. But anything that is soft, where we have these flex lines, those all get replaced. There's non-negotiable on that. They're compromised, done. This wasn't done. They replaced these flex lines only, and that is a main return, or I'm sorry, that's a main supply line. So all that is growing something in here, going down this line and shooting it back up into the house, creating mold and blowing mold all over their stuff, which you can smell as soon as you get in the house. So that's how it can happen. All right, so we found a source. This is one of those aha moments. It's usually percentages, but this is a big one. So make sure ductwork and cleaning and sanitization gets done properly. These main lines get done properly. And then we'll give you some references whenever you give us a call. But have us come check your place out.